With Genshin 4.3 just around the corner, one of the things that was announced was a new artifact set, and this one's for healers. If you've been following at least, you've already known this for about a month, but this is called Song of Days Past. Now, the general consensus is that this particular artifact set is not that strong. It might not even outperform Ocean-Hued Clam in some circumstances at least. And it's also paired with the Ningguang Navia set, so if you're not interested in using Navia or Ningguang, this is not going to be that resin efficient to farm as well. But keep in mind that particular artifact set does at least have an attack 2-piece bonus, so that's kind of nice, right? So perhaps that is all true, because apparently this is all because of calcs, but I can at least think of one character and one kind of team that is probably going to like using it, so we'll talk about that in a sec. TLDR, how does this work? Basically, your healer, who you should have this particular artifact set attached to, should heal as much as they can over 6 seconds. And then afterwards, that healing is then converted into a flat, allegedly, damage bonus. And then the on-field character will get that flat alleged damage bonus for 5 hits within 10 seconds. Apparently, that flat damage bonus is similar to Shenhe's Quills. I don't know if that's true. Or Yunjin's ult, which means it's going to be beneficial to being used by a character who doesn't have particularly high talent values, but does pack a lot of damage percent in a team that also packs a lot of damage percent and also uses a lot of crit, i.e. crit damage. Do we have a character that fits that bill? Yeah, I can at least think of one, and her name is Aloy. So, Song of Days Past is, I'm guessing, going to be at least amazing for Frenchloy teams and absolutely perfectly viable for Freezloy teams, I guess. I recently floated the idea of playing Frenchloy Freeze without a dedicated healer and instead relying on Furina's healing. With Song of Days Past, we won't necessarily have to do that because we could have a budget Shenhe instead of using, actually Shenhe, and then we can have a healer in the form of Mika, who is, of course, going to be our budget Shenhe. We're here with Aloy and Masanori, and this is, of course, my Frenchloy team, so let's just get right into it. I'm going to put a timer on the screen to demonstrate the amount of time it passes between using this heal and Aloy popping off with her normal attacks, like so. Ah. And then second rotation. Yeah, let's go. Okay, in this case, I used it a little bit too quickly because Aloy's cooldowns are still active. But yeah, if I didn't do it wrong, things would work out pretty nicely. What will probably make running Song of Days Past a bit better than running Clam on Mika is twofold. Number one, we have Aloy's big damage percent bonuses, which I'll go over shortly. And then number two, we have Mika's healing over time after the initial burst heal. It's not particularly strong, and so you won't get particularly good Clam procs. And in a similar case, you probably won't get particularly high damage bonus afterwards, but I feel like at least I might actually appreciate the Song of Days Past bonus as opposed to the Ocean-Hued Clam bonus. So let's just get into some napkin math. The maximum healing that this particular set records is 15k, and it then converts 8% of that into the flat damage bonus, which is 1.2k. This is roughly half of what my Shenhe can do. My Shenhe has 3k attack and a crown skill. All of that comes out to around about 2.5, 2.4k. There's also Aloy's Ascension 1 passive that factors into that as well. Whatever. This is also marginally worse than what my Yunjin can do. My Yunjin is level 80, 2k defense, level 11 after Constellation's ult. So that comes out to around about 1.4k flat damage bonus. This is probably why it doesn't sound particularly strong. We do have better, stronger options than Song of Days Past in terms of just raw damage, right? But let's not forget, this is something you can slap on a healer. So that's pretty good, right? So, because of that, this flat damage will then go through Frenchloy, or in my case, Frenchloy Freeze's various damage buffs. And so we'll go through the entire gamut. With Furina, My current Clam Mika build actually allows his ult to give me around about 217 stacks right from the jump. So that's really, really good. And that comes out to 54.25% damage bonus. So we'll just start with that. It will inevitably grow to the full damage bonus from having all of the stacks of Furina, because Aloy will heal herself via Mika's passive healing afterwards. But we won't worry about that for now. Kazuha, well, my Kazuha build has 810 EM. So when I swirl Cryo from grouping bomblets before doing the actual swirl, then I get a 32.4% damage bonus. So that's going to be really useful. And then finally we have Aloy. Aloy has a lot of damage bonus in her kit, and I feel like a lot of people don't remember that exists. Okay, so let's go through it. First off, we have Aloy's coil stacks. They will give her between 9.5 to 28.6, depending on how many stacks her coils actually have at the present moment, and this is all normal attack damage bonus. But when you achieve Ice Rush, you actually lose all of those coil stacks, so we're not going to worry about that at all. Instead, we're going to worry about Ice Rush's normal attack bonus, which is actually 47.6% normal attack damage bonus. On top of that, Strong Strike, which is her A4 passive, is a growing damage bonus from 3.5 to 35% cryo damage bonus. Although I think at the start of the rotation, or rather when Aloy gets around to using her 5 normal attacks, it's probably going to be a bit on the low end. You could also be using Marashose Hunter on Aloy, in which case there's another 15% normal attack, charge attack damage bonus in there. And then if you decide to use Thundering Pulse, then because the rotation with Aloy in Frenchloy doesn't necessarily start with Aloy's skill, it is entirely possible that you get the full 40% normal attack damage bonus, so that's going to be pretty nice. All of this together, you actually get around 225% damage bonus, and that's before we start looking at crit multipliers. And because we're playing Marashose on Aloy, you don't need as much crit rate, which means you can really stack the crit damage. So that's there too. In conclusion, when I play Frenchloy, the significantly bigger normal attack numbers are very noticeable when I play Frenchloy with Shenhe. So I'm suspecting that the bigger normal attack numbers that come out of Song of Days Past will still be rather noticeable when I play Frenchloy. They're obviously not going to be as big, but they should be nice, and we'll see how we go with that. Because I also can use crits against unfreezable enemies, because instead of playing, Blizzard Stray, I'm playing Marashose Hunter, that also will be something that just works a lot more reliably. And then, of course, I have a healer on the team in the form of Mika, thus making this team a lot more comfortable to play. So, I'm guessing that the Song of Days Past artifact set is going to be particularly good on Frenchloy. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Is this something that you, an Aloy player, surely, right? Maybe Aloy players out there, let me know in the comments what you think of Song of Days Past. Are you interested in maybe trying it out? Let me know in the comments. Of course, I do actually want to get Navia as well, which means I will also be farming this set anyway, alongside the Navia Ningguang artifact set. So at some point, I may actually make a video talking about the artifact set after actually using it. But yeah, otherwise, hope you guys enjoy this. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Genshin Impact action, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Into the wind. Let's keep going, team. You need it last, member.
Strike a pose! Let the world fly!
You had your chance. Let's keep going, team.
This'll pack a punch. The hunt is on!
Into the wind.
one with wind and cloud.
Shower me with praise! Let my name